Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's coaching video is called My Girl Has Stopped Calling Me Pet Names. Now, in coaching videos, this is where one of you guys sends me in a question that has to do with your dating and relationship life, and I respond in a video. And in this particular email that I was sent by a viewer, he's been with this girl, well, he doesn't say how long he's been with her, but he has a child from a previous relationship, and his current girlfriend was fine with it at first, but after some time, he feels that she's not so cool with it anymore, and he feels that she's pulling away because of this reason. And one of the things that stands out to him the most is that she stopped calling him pet names. And just so you guys know, this is something very minor. If you're going through this, if your girl has stopped calling you pet names, this is something very minor and it could easily turn around. But we'll go through the email and we'll see what he has to say and how he should handle it. But before I get started, I just wanted to say, if you guys find this video helpful, or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and to share it with your friends and family if you feel they will find it helpful. I would also really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button down below and that little bell symbol that's next to it, because what that does, it will notify you in real time when I upload new videos, so you could watch them right away. And if you have a question you would like to send to me, if it has to do with your relationship or one of my videos, or if you have an idea for an upcoming or a topic for an upcoming video, please feel free to shoot me an email. All you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. I also provide both emergency coaching, where I'll respond to you within 24 to 48 hours, depending on what option you select. And I provide monthly coaching, where I work with you throughout the month to try to get whatever your situation is turned around and get you on the right track. And if you're interested in coaching, again, head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and select the option that works best for you. And just so you know, I have the links to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. So let's get on to his email. Hello, Coach. I have a girlfriend, and she and I have been doing amazing. Well, that's great. Though I have a rough past, and I had a child with a woman who took advantage of me. Many people think, how could a woman blah, 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 or call me weak or something, but either way. Okay, you're not making a whole lot of sense right here, but it sounds like you have some insecurities about your child's mother. Some insecurities or some unresolved issues. It's hard to say because you really didn't go any further into it, but the fact that people are calling you weak, it seems like that bothers you. He continues here. I told her about my son, his new girlfriend that is. He's with a great family. They have great jobs, great home. They're really amazing, and I'm happy. At first, it wasn't an issue for her. After half a year, though, it was an issue. She became distant and almost like it was a sour taste in her mouth. Well, you have to understand that when women become distant, it's a sign that she's losing attraction for you. And you having a son may be an issue for her, but it's not what's causing her to lose attraction for you. There's really something else going on here. Because if her attraction for you was high, even if it did bother her that you have a son with another woman, she wouldn't be pulling away so much. So there's something else going on here. She broke up with me, but after a day we got back together. She told me that she made a mistake and she still felt something strong for me. Now, I just wanted to point out for all you guys that keep asking me that after a breakup, will she come back? I don't know if she will come back, But I always tell you guys to just relax, go and do your own thing, do the no contact thing. And, after she has some time and space to think about it, to feel what it's like without you, if she misses you that much, she will be back. I mean, this was only one day, but the same principle applies. He goes on here. She's an incredible and amazing woman. I really do love her. Though ever since that one day, we speak less. She never calls me love, baby, or any pet names. It makes me feel very unsure about the relationship. I think with the sudden change, it's like I feel unwanted, unloved, or something. Well, so far, it seems like you're leaving something out of this scenario. It's still a little difficult to tell. However, the reason why she's not talking to you as much or not calling you those pet names is because she's not feeling that attraction for you in this moment. Now, when women express how they're feeling, whether it's through their words or their actions, it's how they're feeling in the moment. And it doesn't mean that she's going to be feeling the same way tomorrow. And it could go the other way too. I mean, if she's telling you today how much she loves you, tomorrow she might not be loving you so much. But it doesn't mean it's permanent. And a woman doesn't fall out of love overnight, and she doesn't fall in love overnight. So really, you just have to relax for the time being and just let it go. I know it's stressful in this moment, but give it a couple days, couple weeks, see how things play out, and take it from there. He says, though I don't want to be shallow or have her see me as a brother, she still talks to me, and every once in a while she acts really normal when she gets excited, and I smile because it reminds me of this bright light I see when she's around. Okay, well, part of the issue here is you are really into this girl, and there's nothing wrong with loving her or having these strong feelings for her, but it sounds like you have her on a pedestal. And you really need to start seeing yourself as the prize rather than seeing her as the prize. And I know this goes against everything that we see in movies and in TV and what society tells us. It's always about worshiping the woman. And don't get me wrong, I love women. Okay, but you have to stop putting them up on a pedestal, and you got to start seeing yourself as a prize. I mean, you just having this attitude, she will find very attractive. All women will find it very attractive because women when they get a guy, they want to feel like they scored. In a way, they want to feel like they scored, not like our kind of scored, but their kind of scored. You're a catch. They caught you. They want to feel that they got a high value man. He says here, I don't want her to feel pressured or like I'm pushing her away. I make small hints. I know it seems stupid, but I've brought up how I feel a few times, and I feel awkward because I'll tell her I miss her or I feel alone, and she's like, I'm right here, or something of that nature. And I feel like I am the only one noticing that you're a little different towards me. You guys really need to use correct punctuation and everything because it makes it very difficult to read. Okay, let me reread that last line. She's like, I'm right here, or something of that nature. And I feel like, am I the only one noticing you're a little different towards me? Okay, like I mentioned, women act based on how they're feeling in that moment. You bringing up how you're feeling about her lack of affection is only communicating your insecurities, which is causing her to lose attraction for you even more. Now, when she's acting cold and distant, you need to go and do something else and focus on that and not focus on what she's doing or saying and how she's acting. Because for one thing, this will take your mind off of it. But you being unavailable and busy elsewhere when she's acting like this is really the only communication you need. You're basically just telling her, hey, if you're going to be like this, I'm going to go off and do my own thing and get in touch with me when you're feeling better. He says, sometimes, I don't know, but I think it's a reason I've been getting anxiety attacks because I'm unsure of how this relationship is going, and I feel like she has it figured out, or she's hiding how she feels. Well, she's not hiding how she feels. I mean, for one thing, if you're getting legitimate anxiety attacks, you really need to go see a doctor. But feeling the strong anxiety when your mate is pulling away is actually quite normal. And part of the problem here is that you're not really showing any confidence in this situation. You're worried that she's already gone and she's just hanging out with you out of pity, and that's pitiful. I mean, and I promise you, if you focus your attention elsewhere on something that makes you happy or something that you're passionate about, a lot of this will really go away. And a lot of her attraction will come back too, because you're not so focused on it. You're not asking her questions constantly and always wanting to talk about the relationship. And I mean, really, you're just way too focused on her at this moment, and it's turning her off. And the more you do it, the more it's going to push her away. He says, I overthink a lot, and I don't want to push her away by asking her questions every day. See, that's exactly what you're doing. Some days I try my best to act like there's nothing different. Some days I find myself just wondering if I matter in her world and if she's just here to make me feel like I'm satisfied or something. Dude, me reading this back to you, do you understand how pathetic this sounds? I mean, for one thing, I already told you how you should handle this, but you should know that if she didn't want to be there, she wouldn't. I mean, she already came back to you after breaking up with you, after one day saying that she made a mistake and that she still had strong feelings for you. So stop sweating it. Like you said, you're overthinking it way too much. And the more you do this, you're going to start acting weird because you have all these negative thoughts in your head. So like I said, go do something else that makes you happy, where you have confidence in doing it, you're passionate about it, and a lot of these thoughts are going to go away. And you'll see, she'll turn around, probably not overnight, but she'll slowly turn around. And you're going to start hearing her calling you baby and love and whatever else she calls you. Because the thing is, the more you continue to make a big deal about this, the more you're going to push her away. And you will lose her if you continue down this road. So you have to get a hold of this right now. Go do some other things. Even if it's just going out to hang out with your buddies, going to a coffee shop, reading a book for a while, working on something on the computer. I mean, a hobby, going to a meetup. It doesn't really matter what it is. Just go and do something else for a while and stop thinking so much and putting so much pressure on yourself and on her, because this whole thing's going to blow up. I mean, you're right on the edge right now. So I highly recommend you go do something right now. So if any of you have any questions or any issues with your relationship or your dating life, please feel free to shoot me a message. Go to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. And if you need some coaching, emergency coaching, I'll answer you within 24 hours. Or if you want to work with me throughout the month, head over to my website once again at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and select the option that works best for you. And that's it for this video. I really appreciate all of you that watch it to the end, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.